Hi YouTube, it's Adrienne. I have not updated you guys for quite a while. My last vlog was at 35 weeks pregnant. Today is May 27th and I am currently 40 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Still pregnant. I'm going to give you guys an update. Obviously, between all these weeks of appointments, there has been a lot that I haven't updated you guys on. At this point, all of it is kind of insignificant. It doesn't really change the outcome or what's currently going on. So I'm just going to give you my most current information. I had my appointment today. Last week, I was a 1+ is what she told me, and she was not specific about percentage, like how effaced I was. She just said, I would like to see your cervix quite a bit softer than this if you were planning on trying to like break your water or be induced, or even if you went into labor, I would really like your cervix to be like softer than this in order for it to be considered favorable. So, you know, I left there and I was like, I'm still a 1 centimeter. That sucks so bad because that's what I had been every other time that I'd been checked. I think there was 1 or 2 times previous to that I was the same. So, I went in there today fully expecting to be told, you're still at a 1, you're still pretty, like, I don't want to say hard, not soft, not favorable. I was pleasantly surprised when she went up there and told me that I was about 3 centimeters. She said between 2 and 3 centimeters and about 80% effaced. She said, I'm very soft. Baby is like +1 or 0 station. And my cervix is anterior and very favorable. I guess when they're rating your cervix, and when you go past due, and they're even considering an induction, whether it's elective or whether you go to 42 weeks and it becomes something where they want it to happen, and it becomes medically necessary. They go off of a scale called the Bishop's score. And it's basically your dilation, your effacement, your position, how soft you are. There's a lot of different things, and each has a number. And she said for like a mom like me who's had multiple pregnancies, that a number 6 or higher is favorable for induction. So today I scored a 10.5 on the Bishop's score, meaning that my cervix is definitely favorable for an induction if that is the route that I plan on taking. My nose is so stuffed up. I don't know if it's pregnancy related or allergies or what, but I'm not sick. It's just one of the other two. So I apologize for sounding like this. But so if you've followed my journey, you guys know my plan from the get-go has been spontaneous labor. I did not want to be induced. I still do not want to be induced. And it has made it extremely difficult now that I've been given the option. Now, she did tell me they don't really like to go past 41 weeks. Now, if that's a choice that I make, they will ask that I continue to get NSTs twice a week. I had my first one today because I'm already overdue, and that's just their protocol. But they really like to throw in the towel at 42 weeks. Like, that's kind of the cutoff. So 42 weeks for me is June 8th. And I have a little 3-year-old turning 4 on June 9th. We are going to Chuck E. Cheese for her birthday on June 9th, on the Monday, her actual birthday. This was a party that I prepaid for and scheduled back in like April. So, not thinking there was any way, shape, or form that I was going to go that far into my pregnancy, considering that my due date was May 25th. I thought that's quite a ways off. So, the more days that pass, the more nervous I am that I am going to hit that day. And she gave me the option today to be induced, like, basically whenever I choose. They only do inductions Monday through Friday. This Friday is really busy. This whole next week is really busy. My kids' last day of school is this next Tuesday. This whole week is full of field trips and water days and field days. I don't know if any of you guys know what that is, but they do all these different activities at my kids' school that requires like certain kids to have home lunches on certain days and to take water bottles and swimsuits and sunblock, and different grades do it different days, and I've got just kind of a really full schedule. I also have this kind of party thing that I signed the kids up for, where they're doing an activity at their school. That's on Friday. My sister's birthday's on Friday. I have my NST on Friday. Outside of all those things, Friday, as far as Ian is concerned, is a really good day, because that means, you know, he takes Friday off, we go in, we have a baby Friday, he's with me Saturday and Sunday, and possibly Monday, and then goes back to work. So he doesn't really miss the hours and the money, because he has no like paid paternity leave. So as far as convenience in that sense, Friday's a great day. But once again, you know, from the get-go, my plan was to have a spontaneous labor. And the more I think about it, the more I am okay with kind of waiting things out. If I choose to wait and I still don't go into labor and I haven't had the baby by next week, I will opt for probably Thursday, which is June 5th. Like I said, Tuesday, June 3rd is my kid's last day of school. The following day would totally work for me, only they are very packed. I think they already said they had like 8 or 9 inductions scheduled for that day. So that day's out. I could do it on Tuesday the 3rd, on their last day of school, but it's just kind of one of those things. And we might end up going that route. I don't know. It's a lot to think about. I immediately call my best friend and my sister and get their insight. These girls know me so well, and they've been listening to me talk about this pregnancy and what I want out of it this whole time. My best friend, you know, she just suggested that I pray, and she's like, I know it sounds corny, but you know, sometimes you just need to sit down and pray and really listen to what really is the best option for your family. And I really would like to still give this baby and my body a chance to go naturally. I think that Friday is just a little bit earlier than I would like to go. And like I said, I know for Ian it's really convenient. I don't want him to stress out about who's going to watch the kids. And that's another fun thing that we have to worry about because we have 5 kids. And so if I do go into labor in the middle of the night or, you know, a day where everybody's working, it just makes things kind of hectic. And yes, it would be awesome to say, okay, everybody set your schedules for Friday and this is what's happening. But he is so supportive of me, and I talked to him, today for quite a while, and I said, are you going to be upset if I decide to wait it out? And he said, no, absolutely not. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. He just said that just takes away, he goes, obviously if we don't do it Friday and we choose to wait, then we kind of risk having it happen at a really, really inconvenient time. Assume it happens Monday. The kids are all in school and he's got work all week that he's going to miss those hours, and we're going to have to figure out babysitters and somebody to get everybody to and from school and all those things. So it's just, I'm sorry to ramble on and on about this, but it is a lot to think about. If this was just like our first baby and we really had nothing else to consider, this wouldn't be such a difficult choice. But, there's a lot of scheduling conflicts and things to consider. That being said, I do feel comfortable knowing that I had some really early ultrasounds. I had some dating ultrasounds in the beginning. I had my 20-week. I had a 31-week. All my ultrasounds, and the early ultrasounds are the most accurate. And they all showed exact dates. I'm very positive that I have been cooking this baby for at least 40 weeks. So I know that he's okay. And I am very confident that if I were to be induced, he would be okay. And my body would be okay to just have a baby. We still, regardless, if I choose induction, we will attempt to break my water before we start Pitocin. The goal is no Pitocin. Artificially rupturing my bag of water is not a nightmare for me. If that is the nudge that it takes and that puts me into labor and that's all I need, I am stoked with that and I am fine with that. I will still get to have my water birth. I am group B strep negative, so I don't have that worry about having to get antibiotics administered and all that stuff. So whatever we choose, it's all going to work out okay. But I just wanted to update you guys on that. She did give me a membrane sweep today, and it was fairly uncomfortable. It wasn't horrible. Some women just say it's the worst thing in the world. For me, it was uncomfortable, but not horrible. I had some contractions. I've been having more contractions than normal this afternoon, but nothing considerably, like I feel like I'm going into labor. When my husband gets home today from work, I am going to go get acupuncture. I got actually this number from one of the midwives, and so I'm going to let them know that I'm post-date on my pregnancy and see if maybe that can give things a little jump start. So I'm going to show you guys a quick shot of my belly, and then this might be my last pregnancy update. We shall see. There is, I try to get it all in the shot here, my 40-week and 2-day belly. See my line? It's pretty dark underneath. On top, you can hardly see it, if at all. But yeah, that's the belly. So yeah, I'm just trying to get a few last minute things done around my house. I'm still I still haven't packed a bag for the hospital. I have everything I need. I just have to put it in a suitcase. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I'm gonna go scrub my bathroom and be a crazy pregnant woman and try to get all those last minute things in order in case this membrane sweep or acupuncture does any good at all. So pray for me, send your vibes and good thoughts that this baby is just going to come on his own in the next couple days so that I can avoid making this decision. And that's it, you guys. I will update you at 41 weeks or with a new baby. Talk to you later. Bye.